What's good, y'all? Came to open this video. I started my video on Wendy Williams and my storage is full, so it cut off. Anyway, I made my own makeshift deck. I made my own little ghetto for hoodoo people. Can't afford the decks like this right away. They're $20 and it's pretty cheap too. Make your own fucking deck. You can, if you're artistic, do pictures and everything. By the time I'm done, when I really work my deck, I may publish a deck one day. I'll put little pictures, put little symbols on it, all that good shit. These are like $1. You don't want to get ones that are too thin, and they've got ones that are strong, just as strong as the tarot deck too. But anywho, Wendy. Every time I think of Wendy Williams do a reading for her, I always think of Wendy, Wendell, Orenthal, Bartholomew Williams. If you know, you know. Anyway, bottom card, death. I've already started shuffling. Since we're redoing the video, it's only 3 minutes in. Yeah, we've got this. So we have our little makeshift deck. I'll bring you the cards that are being pulled now. The cards that are being decked are very interesting already. So the first card we got, what we pulled was Rat or Snitch. Then we got War. Then we got the end of a cycle. Then we got Yoruba. Then we got Victory. And this might be saying that she's got Yoruba ancestors in this war that she's in. Victory could come from working with them, and we have mind your business. And I thought that was very interesting, which let you know we're right on the right track, because what everybody wants in the industry, when doing to do, mind her fucking business. And this could also be why she's in the space she's in right now. Not only that, I find it crazy that people keep bringing up the incident with P. Diddy from years ago. They got her fired from whatever 105, the radio station, got her moved, which I think when you really look at the story actually ended up helping her in the end, because yeah. But mind your business. This could be for us to mind our fucking business, but I think it's very interesting. They wanted to mind her business or something, so maybe Wendy Williams is looking into something, because whenever something like this happens to somebody like Wendy Williams, her situation, and we start getting our conspiracy theories and our theories about what's going on, you know, everybody instantly goes to, you know, they were working on something like with fuck, it was a dude, Nipsey Hussle. He's working on the documentary about Dr. Sebi, that's why he got killed, and Big Pharma and all this, you know, it's always something, because, you know, the higher ups and the elite in the industry, and we're humans, and especially Americans, they've taught us to always need to compartmentalize stuff, or put it in a box, or to have, to figure out the reaction from the action. But I find it interesting this came out, because I think it would be very crazy if she really is going through what she's going through for some shit that happened like 20 years ago. Now, I will say this about the elite in the industry and the Illuminati, the alleged Illuminati, for lack of better words, these higher ups, that they are people that, if something goes down with them and you betray them, we may not see it then, but they don't forget, and they put it in their little black book, and they are going to get their revenge on you. That's period. They're not the type to forget. They don't play that shit. So, this could be about the Big Idiot incident, it could be something else she was looking into, whatever. On my last video too, I was talking about this little, I found this little athame, look. This is an oyster knife, but for those who can't afford, because the cute, I thought athames with the handle that's all drawn and carved, usually they're really cute, usually really expensive. And for your hoodoo people, you know, hoodoo we use what we have. Now I found this at Food Line. For those of you maybe at Trader Joe's, I don't know in your state, something like what do they call these stores? Like because in Buddha we talk about it. Oya can be found at Oya, they say, or Centella can be found at these stores. Not a grocery store, but like a market. But this is like $10. $10. Double-edged sword. Now you have an athame. The only thing is that the handle is plastic, but you could coat this in clay and make it, because especially in Mayan Bay, everything's supposed to be natural, like natural wood, all that we use. Even the statues are natural wood, clay. It's none of that plastic or ceramic or any of that. And that goes deeper because, you know, you want everything to hold a certain energy and for it to cling onto it. But that's a side effect. Let's get back to one thing. So we have Ochosi, which is crazy. Ochosi or Caparondo. Caparondo, and you guys see on my cards, I put both names because I'm a Mayambe. So this be the Mayambe name, which is Caparondo, and that's which is synchronized with Ochosi, would be Ochosi. And yeah, he is justice and the bow and arrow. And when you're doing a ritual, when you want to hit your target, and you want to make sure you hit it and it's accurate, and that it whatever you're shooting at, whatever you're trying to achieve, it happens, and you know you throw it. X marks the spot, bullseye. He makes sure that happens. He hangs out with a goon. They're always together. I find it interesting. So we have justice on the board, talking about justice and the court system, and yeah, that. Sorry, I keep going on a tangent. I'm sorry, you guys. Sexuality. Okay, I think we're talking about Peter, you guys. Justice, Caparondo, the court system, sexuality. We have mind your business. I think this has something. People are saying they think that P. Diddy has something to do with this. We got Mojo Bag. We got your birds open. I believe that's on Wendy Williams. She needs a Mojo Bag. Work with the Ruby energy. Make her a Mojo Bag, and her roads will be open. But I think her roads open now anyway. I think we're closed for a minute there. We have family. It's blurry. Family. Recently we pulled people to shuffle them. This definitely before I shouldn't even play with it yet, but let's do it. I want to do a reading. I want to play with it. One, two, shit, 3, 4, 11. 4 dragon 13. Ooh, revenge and family. It just came out. Revenge and Patsy. And the Patsy is like your, what's that word for it? I forgot. Like when they talked about the Kennedys, or Jab Kennedy getting shot, and how the guy, whoever the guys they accused and they charged, and I think he was executed. Whatever his name was, he was the Patsy, the fall guy, Patsy. Revenge, Patsy. Okay, yes, she's okay. Family, the fall people. Her son, maybe. Protect yourself. I'm gonna draw 2 more cards. 15, the magic number, and the Illuminati and Hollywood. They love that 15, and they're scared that 13 apparently. The Batla, Team Blittier. Could be synchronized with like a Jesus energy. The way he's the white cloth. He's the father. Very pure energy. I believe people who are children of Batla can't drink or smoke. But when you work with energy, you can't do drugs, smoke, sex, any of that. So let's see. So, what is the energy? Let's see. Did P. Diddy have anything to do with Wendy Williams and this conservatorship and where she ended up? Did P. Diddy have anything to do with Wendy Williams and ended up in this conservatorship? Her past allegations. The thing I like about this is they're kind of hard to shuffle. I got the bigger ones tonight, which I'm kind of happy I did. There's only a certain way I can shuffle them. But the incident with P. Diddy and Wendy Williams from back in the day, and the radio and her exposing him allegedly for being gay, have anything to do with her and where she is at right now. this one tried to fall out. Spiritual Bath. Let's pull the other card to this one. Mind your business. See, I told you this is about P. Diddy. Yeah, this is about P. Diddy. That message we just got into was about P. Diddy. So yeah. Oh, lies. Lies. The lies, the lies, the lies. No. Okay, we gotta know. This is not about him. Kind of. I believe she's his future. Justice. Group work was used. Three more. Okay, I believe they're saying the root work was used on her. I think we all have come to that conclusion to put her in the state that she's in. Not only that, in the future, root work is going to help her get justice. She needs to go see a spiritualist. I should stop there. Okay. Let's see. What can we expect for Wendy Williams in the future as far as this conservatorship? And what has happened to her? Let's have more words, more keywords in here. Here at the bottom. I'm going to pull the original tarot deck out, the Royal Tarot deck, so you get more information. Wendy Williams in the future in this conservatorship. Will justice be? Will she get justice? To be honest, I think of the energy that Wendy Williams was dead allegedly. I definitely think they're using MK Ultra and electroshock and other things to put her in the state. They're using the voodoo zombie energy. What can we expect from Wendy Williams in the future? Alright, we got the cards flying out. Okay. Mind your business. Okay. Maybe they're telling me, no, see, I told you it might be for me. Gullible. Threesome. And for this situation, it does not. You have to interpret the words in the cards yourself. And sometimes certain things may not fit right off back into the situation the way. Or we have to interpret ourselves. The end of a cycle. This will come to an end eventually. There are three key people in this though. Water. Oh no, the end of a cycle and water. Uh-oh, we're gonna get the bathtub ritual, Wendy Williams. Enemies, water. Wendy Williams, watch what you're drinking. Make an offering. Your roads are closed. Yeah. Victory. That's very interesting. Watch out. Protect yourself. Karma. Oguns are a bond of war. Ancestors. Patsy. Wendy Williams is the fall, has became the fall for something. Wrong way. And yes, will there be justice? I don't know. There's gonna be a Patsy though. I don't know if it's gonna be Wendy Williams. Somebody's going to take the fall for what's happened to her. I believe they're gonna try to protect him and the family, and they already did that. And I think Wendy Williams may take the fall for something as well. Maybe that's how the bro, once again, as we're shuffling, the last card's on the end is death. End of a cycle. Wendy Williams may already be out here, like we said, you guys. Oh, these cards just fell. Cast a circle. Oh, shit. Cast a circle and you're cursed. Oh, I should pull, a couple of cards from the, we already had one fly out. 10 Pentacles, 3 Wands. Wendy Williams. Wendy This is how we even shuffle, you guys. Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams. What are the guesses for you? What is the energy for the next 90 days coming for Wendy Williams? And this one's over the trip. Look, once again, Death card, Nine of Pentacles, Page of Cups, the water energy, the Empress. Look at that. Going home. Four Wands talks about the home. It's upside down. She may not be returning home soon. Look, so there was the card we needed to pull out. Ten of Pentacles upside down. But these were all mixed up and I didn't turn them over before. I don't really do the verses. The reverses. Page of Swords. Upside down. Four of Cups. Reverse. Queen of Pentacles. Reverse. Okay, I'm reading them. Okay, that's what I'm going to show you guys. The Chariot, that's the Cancer card. Swords. So it doesn't look good for Wendy Williams, you guys. So, I don't know. There was a Ten of Pentacles. That was kind of... Ace of Pentacles. Alright. It may start to look up. Three of Swords. Six of Pentacles. She's still got a war to battle, you guys. There's still a lot more to go through. Don't look forward to good news fully yet. Soon. Not yet, you guys. There's still a lot more we gotta go through with Wendy Williams. Still a whole lot more. She needs to mind her business though. There's something that she's looking into. And maybe it's just conservatorship. And that is her business, but they want her to mind her fucking business still. You guys. That's gonna be past. Or gonna be present. But they still want her to mind her fucking business. I don't recommend Wendy Williams looking into anybody's business and digging around as she is right now. Unless it's the shit with her conservatorship. Because she still got some enemies around her. Chef needs to pull from her ancestors. We get the Congo, we do Yoruba. I'm getting more to feel into the Yoruba. It's more what she connects to. She needs to connect to her ancestors. The root work was put on her. Water she's drinking. I think a lot of people already said that they think they put her medicine or something. I believe it was the alcohol. They probably were poisoning her through the alcohol. Be careful, Wendy. I think she's hip to that now, though. Because remember that documentary we see her and she'd be all fucked up. And then she came back out and then she was fine. It was just like, the fuck? It was a mess. It was clear they were drugging her. Someone who comes from a family that have seen really met people who went through MK Ultra and electroshock and all that. Yeah, that can do it too. And they do it to a lot of their actresses, the actors too, the electroshock to keep them in order, to bring about certain energies, to mount certain energies on them for certain roles, all sorts of shit. But I believe that's what they were doing to her. I believe they were doing electroshock, allegedly, and drugging her, MK Ultra, all sorts of stuff, and swagging her mind out. I don't think they were stand-ins or anything. I think it was fully Wendy Williams, and they were doing stuff to her mind and her brain. And it was giving like Haitian voodoo, like the zombie, blowing that shit on her, putting her in the zombie mode. Like when she was in the car and they were like, the girl said, "You want to go to the Oscars?" And she was like, "You know, what's an Oscar?" Just like, this is Wendy Williams. What the fuck is an Oscars? Stop. Just fucking stop. Period. So I don't really have anything I want to do with Wendy Williams. I was reading. I just want to play with the new cards. The little deck I'm making and kind of looking through energy. Doesn't look good quite yet. For what we see, especially with her being on water, Wendy Williams ends up drowning or something on some Wendy Williams on some, which would be very ironic, like Whitney Houston. We already know because it's an industry that it, what it is, what it ain't, it's what it is. It's one of my favorite psychics on YouTube says. One, and then two, bullshit. Three, she water sign. She do need a spiritual bath. Watch her drinking Wendy Williams. Root work was laid on you. I wonder if somebody gave her a mojo bag or something. Or some kind of spiritual something, a charm or something. Hey, here, take this, put this one. This is cute. And got her that way. I can interpret this better if I really wanted to. We're just kind of, but be careful, Wendy Williams. Get you a spiritualist. Be careful. Mind your fucking business on shit that ain't got to do with this shit right here. But you, Wendy Williams, so do you. Fuck them people. We're praying for you. Some of this does look like it's a little bit of karma. But I think we've all gathered now when we were really looking into it. Wendy Williams was actually just bringing us the truth. I don't think she was being messy for a lot of it. Her mouth was just crazy, but most of it was truth now that we found out. We found out she wasn't being as nasty as we thought she was. She was just being her. And really, she's one of the few people I know on this earth, kind of like a Whitney Houston, who had a gift, had a talent, and had a path. And she stepped into it and she walked it through and through. Through and through, okay? So, Wendy, Wendell, Orthal, Bartholomew, whatever. Wendy Williams, be careful. Feel really bad for you, Wendy Williams. Miss you. Hope you're back on TV. I do have a feeling that you're not, whatever, that eventually you may come back and it may not be you. It may not be you now. I have had some dreams and read some interviews, and I really feel like Wendy Williams may be dead already, but allegedly. But who knows fucking anything anymore? King of the Root, book a reading. Hit me in the comments. The Cursed Prophet 666 at gmail.com.